Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the moment of silence. You may be seated.
Hello, my name is Stella,
I am Aaliyah.
and today is Friday, January 26th, and today is Black Day.
The mission of Calhoun City Schools is to inspire all students to become lifelong learners in the pursuit of excellence.
Attention all 6th graders, if you are signed up for Orlando, you should pick up a Remind 101 and fundraiser sheet from Miss Rice. Also, if you would still like to sign up, we have limited seats left. Come see Miss Rice for a sign-up packet.
Any girl from the age of 11 to 14 who is interested in participating in group counseling should see Miss Allen in the counselor's office. Topics for the group include self-esteem, healthy relationship, coping skills, stress tolerance, self-compassion, mindfulness, communication skills, problem-solving, social skills, and anxiety and self-awareness. There is no cost to join the group. It will meet every Wednesday from 4:45 to 5:45 p.m.
Track tryouts will be February 12th, 13th, and 14th. Students who wish to try out need to sign up and pick up packets in the office. Paperwork packets are located just outside Ms. Trejo's office door. All paperwork must be completed and turned into Coach Hayes or Coach Printup by February 9th in order to participate in tryouts. Students must also have a current physical on file with the school in order to try out.
Students, please remember to turn in any excuses to the main office when you are absent, tardy, or leave school early.
That's all for announcements. Thanks for watching Buzz TV. Bye.
Good morning. This is a Jacket Pride moment, and we have a special guest today. This is Miss Rhoda Washington, and she is with us representing the school board. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions and thank you for giving of your time to the school. What led you to run for school board?
Well, first of all, thank you. I'm so excited to be here, and I appreciate that you asked me to volunteer for this. But the reason I ran for school board is because I have a passion about education. I don't know why, because I probably could look back at my years and days of being in school and probably just worked my way through it just to get through it.
Were you a good student?
I would say I was probably a little above average, but I was in the top 5 or 10%, I can assure you, because I don't think I exerted myself and pushed myself. But I ran for school board because of my passion and the fact that every child should have an opportunity provided to them to learn. And knowledge opens doors and exposes them to things they might not ever see or experience. So I'm so proud to serve on this board and to represent this community and the students and families and teachers and administrators. It's truly an honor.
What do you think is the best thing about Calhoun City Schools?
Oh my goodness, I can't put one word to that. I would say the fact that this community supports education, that this community embraces learning, to support the educators, to encourage their children to come to school and be in school and to be active in school.
I think we have more support than any school I know of.
It is amazing, and I travel all around Atlanta, and I talk about Calhoun. It's almost like they don't want to ask the question, how's things going? Because I'll tell about something going on in Calhoun. But I agree. I know that we are a very unique community, and to have, not only the families, but educators who truly love kids, and the kids know it. And I believe that's why some of our students come to school despite a lot of other things maybe in their world, because that teacher loves them and they know it. And it might be the part of their day that they come home feeling good about themselves.
What do you remember most when you were the age of a middle school child, which is 11, 12, 13?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll share with the fact that in my day, 6th grade was a part of the elementary school. So, but my 6th grade teacher probably had one of the most impactful memories in a negative fashion. It wasn't a positive one. And I think it's just, it was her demeanor or whatever, but I remember being self-conscious about how I interacted with other students as a result of the situation, and maybe lacked confidence. However, my math teacher in 7th grade held me so accountable to doing excellent work. She didn't accept mediocre homework. She didn't accept halfway doing homework. It was do it and do it right, and I'm going to make sure you can do it. And I remember Mrs. Lyle, and I remember the fact that while I wasn't the best at math, she taught me that math can be good and fun and learnable, and I did. So
I love the fact that what you're talking about is really not about the subject matter, which of course we're all about academics, but I think that it gives testimony to the fact that the biggest impact a teacher has on you is how they make you feel.
absolutely.
You know, how they make you feel about yourself and whether they love on you or not.
Oh, yes, and that's kind of relates back to what makes Calhoun so special.
Yes,
And-
absolutely. Let me ask you one more question.
Sure.
When you think back on your middle school years, which you said it was 6 was included in elementary, but when you look back on that time, what was your biggest struggle? What was the hardest thing for you at that age?
Self-discovery, knowing who I am as an individual, but self-confidence and being a good friend, learning how to deal with girl drama. It existed back then.
And what helped you? What do you think? Because we have a lot of girl drama. What do you think? What would be your advice to young girls listening to this about all the friendship conflicts that happen at this age?
I think the best advice, and what I learned, and I shared this with my own daughter, is be kind to everybody. And don't say things that are hurtful, even if they're not the person you choose to sit at lunch with or to go out to a movie with on a weekend or spend the night with. Just be nice and choose not to say things that are not known to be true. And if it's hurtful, don't say it at all.
We say that all the time, choose kindness.
Yes.
Choose kindness.
It matters. It does matter because words can be very hurtful. And but yeah, girl drama back in the day. But just I learned how to be a better person, choosing friends, not being chosen. And I'm so grateful. Some of those girls today are still my very dearest and closest friends I still see. So
You know, my best friends, I developed those friendships when I was this age, when I was 12 years old. And I'm 52, 51. I always forget my age. I think I'm 51. And they're still my very best friends.
and that's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
So I can claim I'm truly blessed to have had one particular girl in that group is from 4th grade.
Wow.
And so yes.
That is so sweet.
So she likes Auburn, I'm like Georgia, so at times we don't necessarily agree. but anywho, I think learning to be kind and just treat people the way I wanted to be treated. That was
Awesome.
probably my best learning experience out of that.
Well, we appreciate you leading our school system and leading us to excellence, and thank you for your time.
Well, thank you, and thank you to all the students who allow and support me as a member of this community. So thank you for having me.
This has been a Jacket Pride moment.
Won't have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Thunder.